Hi, we are 3 women on an expedition in the Okavango Delta, kayaking from start to finish. It's called Echoes of the Okavango, check it out. But we thought we'd do a quick video on what it's like to be women on an expedition, in case it's useful for anyone. So, what's it like being on an expedition? 3 women, 3 men. Do you guys, have you enjoyed it? Do you think there's anything challenging? How do we go to Lou? I think that's what people want to know.
That's what people want to know. Most of the time, we find a suitable bush, something sort of a bit away from camp, and we just sort of do a nature wee, which I think most of the world calls it.
Yeah. Wild
We
wee.
normally
Wild
check
wee.
around.
Yeah.
We have to do a bit of a safety check, make sure there's no bugs or snakes or anything that are potentially going to bite our bottoms.
That is a big thing. Make sure we don't step on any snakes, or there's no wild animals around.
It's useful when we go as a group, and then we can kind of take in turns. Someone can stand watch, make sure there's no buffalo
Alligator-
rampaging through.
No crocodile coming up.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, just make sure that the other members of the team aren't going to accidentally wander on to the loo place that we have found. I think that's quite important.
Yeah. I know I've been on expeditions where you kind of call out when you're going to the loo. You're like, I'm heading in that direction. Everyone, look that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Do you feel intimidated going to Lou in front of guys? No, I don't.
No, I don't think so. I think most of the guys on the expedition have been really great as well, because they realise that the reality is it is different. It's not just a quick unzip, we have to kind of get half undressed, and we have to squat and things like that. So I think it's really nice that we're on an expedition where the guys are very understanding and just allow us to kind of crack on with it, really.
I think also one of the big ones is within the team, the communication.
Yeah.
Sort of like, if you are on your period and you're getting really bad cramps and you may need extra time, is just being vocal about it.
Yeah.
And just going like, actually, I need a gentler morning, or I'm not feeling okay. Sort of that saying, be bothered, sort of just speak up.
Speak up, yeah.
So if a man was watching this and they were wondering, how do you approach a woman, like asking about periods, what would you say? If they don't know what to say or how to be around a woman in general. No,
I think for me the general thing is just saying like, what can I do? Or is there anything I need? Or is it just, I'll give you some space? Kind of communicating that what does that person need and how can I provide it? And if it's space, fine. If it's help carrying a heavier bag that I can't lift, fine. I think it's just that open conversation rather than kind of pretending it doesn't exist. I think that's where awkwardness comes in.
Yeah, I think so. I think definitely if a woman's being maybe short-tempered or irritable, never say, are you on your period?
100%.
Because that's not helpful.
No.
And if you don't know about something, like
just ask.
Just say, what's it like to have your period?
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult? Just ask. Never assume any knowledge.
Yeah. Do you guys ever find it like unable to speak up if you feel like physically we're struggling? Like maybe, let's be honest, there are physiological differences between men and women.
I definitely used to when I was younger. But say growing in myself, being able to actually speak up. Also, it's finding ways around. I'm very stubborn. So it's things like finding technical ways, or say focusing on technique with paddling, or focusing on things like that. Rolling tents straight into the bag.
Yeah.
So that you don't need to like try to lift this heavy tent more than you have to. And I say just being sometimes working slower, working a bit more methodically, and not being scared to turn around and go. So maybe do a trade-off sometimes. Like, I'll tie down the trailer if you lift all the kayaks on.
Yeah.
Like, we've all got our own strengths. We've all got our own sort of unique ways and abilities.
So I guess recognising that everybody's contributing, but just sometimes it might be slightly different ways. So like here, the guys will be carrying like a tent on each shoulder, and we might be carrying one tent, and that's okay. We're still contributing. We're still working as a team.
Yeah, because ultimately the physical side of any expedition is only one component. You know, there's the mental side, there's lots of different aspects
Emotional.
that women contribute to. So just because you can't carry as much, say, as a man, doesn't mean you're not going to pick them up by having a conversation or making a joke or
Making a cup of tea.
yeah, make a cup of tea. I'm not saying that women should just make jokes and make a cup of tea, by the way.
Yes, we want to be clear on that.
And expeditions are brilliant because they're really good equalizers
Yeah.
as well. Because, they say, when you're out here, when you are forced to work within the team, there's no plan B, really. It's just you all need to get in, do the work, you know what needs to be done. It doesn't really matter, sort of, oh, I carried all of this, or I've done that. It's like, we're still here, we're all together.
You're all here. You're there to achieve the same goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So if there's anyone watching this who thinks, oh, I couldn't do what you're doing because I don't want to pee outside, or I couldn't do it because of X, Y, Z, I'd wager you probably could do it if you just gave it a go. That's what I'd say.
100% agree with that.
Just give it a try.
Because if us three morons can do it, you
Yeah.
can definitely
That's
do it.
100% true.
And have fun with it.
Yeah.
Giggle along. Have fun.
Yeah.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, because you never know when a
You
hippo
never
will come
know.
around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're having a wee.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
On
And-
that note, there's some elephants. I think we should
I was
go and
going
have
to
a
say
look
on
at.
that note, I'm
Yeah.
getting very distracted by the elephant.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.